What are the liberal criticisms of financial sector regulation? When we think about financial sector regulation, it's essential to understand how liberal thinkers view its shortcomings. Liberals raise several concerns about how these regulations impact social justice and economic equality. One major criticism is that current regulations often do not do enough to prevent economic inequality. Many believe that these rules tend to favor large financial institutions and Wall Street over everyday people and marginalized communities. This creates a situation where the public bears the risks and costs while financial elites enjoy the profits. Another point of contention is the perceived ineffectiveness of financial regulators. Liberals argue that these regulators often fail to enforce rules effectively or transparently. This issue is partly due to regulatory capture, where regulators become influenced by the very industries they are supposed to oversee. This situation erodes public trust and allows risky or unethical practices to continue, which can lead to financial crises that disproportionately affect vulnerable populations. Liberals also highlight the limitations of government intervention. While they generally support stronger regulations, they recognize that political pressures and cognitive constraints can hinder effective oversight. This can lead to what some call cowardly interventionism, where measures are half-hearted and reactive rather than proactive and comprehensive. Furthermore, liberals stress the importance of regulations that promote transparency, accountability, and consumer protection. They argue that regulations should not only stabilize markets but also work towards reducing economic inequality. This means ensuring fair access to credit, preventing predatory lending, and protecting the interests of workers and consumers. Lastly, liberals advocate for reforms that address systemic risks and the concentration of financial power. This includes breaking up institutions deemed too big to fail, imposing stricter capital requirements, and enhancing oversight of complex financial products. These reforms aim to create a more equitable financial system that supports broad-based economic opportunities rather than concentrating wealth and power in the hands of a few. In essence, liberal criticisms of financial sector regulation emphasize the need for regulations that align with social justice goals. They seek to ensure that financial markets serve the public interest and contribute to reducing economic disparities, rather than worsening them. A balanced regulatory approach can help achieve market efficiency while also promoting fairness and protecting vulnerable groups.